Welcome to the channel, folks. Clunkers and Classics. This video, we're going to go over some things to do on the 78 Nova. Mainly the AC. We'll see if we can get the AC on this 34-year-old or 44-year-old car to work. Cross my fingers on that. Okay, and then we're going to take it on for a test drive, and we're going to see if it needs anything, because I'm thinking about taking it on the Hot Rod Power Tour. Not for sure yet, but we need to go over it and write down to every little thing on it that it may need. Okay, so let's get started. Okay guys, today we're going to try to get the AC working in this 78 Nova, which I 99% restored. Got the playlist of it. She runs great, starts right up every time. Even after sitting for a couple of months, a month at a time. I forget why my brake light's on. I think I still need to bleed the brakes after last thing I did was put that master cylinder on. Okay. Seems like the idle's a little bit something's still squeaking a little bit. I think the idle's a little bit low. Okay, I forgot that I had, when I put new belts on this, it was squawking like hell. And when I did it, I put the new power steering belt and the alternator belt. The alternator's way down there underneath the power steering. May just need a little bit of lube. Okay, there was no belt on the AC. And I spun it and it was making some noise. I just sprayed a bunch of lube in there. I don't think there's a date on there, but it says it's been replaced before. Manufactured USA or ISA, Palestine, Texas. Charge R12 or 134A. And then it says it again here. Compatible with R12 and R134A. Now, I don't know the history of this car, but I tried my little 134A connector and it wouldn't connect to this or this. So I think what I'm going to do, well, so when I put on those new belts, I bought the new AC belt. I forgot I even had it. It's in the trunk. I had it on my list to go buy one. So what we're going to do is we got to take off the power steering belt to get at the pulleys. Got to go on that pulley and this pulley and around the harmonic balancer. So we're going to put that on there and see if this thing makes any noise. And if the bearings and everything are shot, I'll have to get another compressor. I think a rat nibbled on that a while back. I changed the spark plugs, but I didn't change the wires. I probably should. Or I think I changed the wires along when I got this car, but rat since ate it. Okay, it looks like it's all hooked up and everything, so I'm gonna have to get the little 134A adapters. I don't know what else I have to change on here. A lot of people don't change anything and it works. It does have a lot of pressure in it. Not a lot of pressure, some pressure. When I tried to put my deal on there. So if it does leak, it's not a bad leak. And if I got to put in a couple of cans for the whole summer, it'd be great. If it lasts a month or 2 or 3, I don't know. We'll figure it out. So anyway, I'm going to try to get this so you can drive it. You know, down here in the south, it's over 100 degrees every day, and you just cannot drive a car without AC in it unless you're real young and can take the heat, but I can't. So we're going to try to get the AC working in this. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, guys. Kitty's under here. The belts I bought probably 4 or 5 months ago. The AC belt was wrong. My local store didn't have it. Had to go to the next town over. Hopefully this is it. I kind of measured it, and that seems about right. I went and got another air cleaner, thicker one, like I did the 72. I'll put it on this one. Hopefully it'll fit. Then I couldn't find my charging hose, and I thought I had a couple cans of Freon. So I bought all new stuff, and then I remembered it's all in the back of my Jeep. When I went on vacation, I took all that with me because AC had a little leak. I kept after charging it up, but then the leak stopped, and I only used 1 can instead of... Okay, so anyway, this Freon has gone through the roof. A while back at Walmart, it was $4.99 a can. Now it's $8.88. So anyway, I bought 4 cans of that, some oil charge. This is supposed to be the little adapter to 134 from R12. So I got that from AutoZone. And then this from Walmart too. So I got all that, fixing to put that belt on, and then we're going to start it, make sure that compressor's not making no noise and everything, and then we'll try to charge it, see if the clutch engages, and we got electric going to it that's working. Okay, so I'll be back. Okay guys, compressor didn't make any noise initially. And then I got the, I put the 134 adapter right here. It's the only place it can fit. I thought maybe it went here, but it fits on there. And this is the second can. The compressor came on, and it's on right now. Doesn't make any noise. I'm just filling her up with the second can. Showing that it's filled. The compressor was kicking on and off on that first can. Now the second can is staying on, so looking like it's 2 cans will do it. Now I didn't evacuate it because it had Freon in it. It was probably R12. I probably should have taken it out, but oh well. Have a little vacuum. I think that's the full second can. This is freezing cold. See the condensation here. Now the only thing is the vents aren't working very good. The fan's blowing, but see if the compressor goes off with the, yeah, compressor goes off and then on. Oh yeah, it's blowing cold. A little bit coming out here, a little bit there. I think most of it's coming from underneath here. Little bit's coming from underneath behind the something's a little bit screwy, but it's blowing cold, just not very fast. Doesn't change anything. Normal, bi-level. We can hear something clicking behind the dash, but something clicked in the dash there for when I put it on maximum, but yeah, anyway, it's uh-oh. Squawking a little bit. I didn't put the power steering I left the power steering belt off. That goes on here. See what? Okay, the compressor turned off. Yeah, I think it's the compressor. Compressor of the belt. Guess I shouldn't have sprayed some lube on it. It seems tight. I don't know if if it needs to be tighter. That's the only way it goes on right there. So I don't think it's off. It looks even on there, but might be off a little bit. Anyway, I'll be back. Radio's playing. I'll get copyrighted. Okay, guys. Let me turn it off. I sprayed a little lube in here, and it stopped squawking right down in here. So I don't know how long that's gonna last. Hope I don't have to keep spraying it every hour or something, but yeah, you can rev it up and idle, and it doesn't make any noise. I put the power steering belt back on here. Everything seems to be good. It's been sitting for a couple hours. It's still holding the charge. I forgot to put in my old charge, so that might have something to do with it too. I should have put that in there. So I'll let it sit. I don't know. I'm not getting the tags and everything for almost a week, about 5 days, and then I'm going to start driving it every day, and we'll see. You know, if it needs a new compressor, I'll get it. We'll see if it leaks. I don't have it. I'll have to hunt for that too. I got a Freon leak detector deal that it has a little wand thing, and you point it around, and it'll go beep 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 if it's leaking Freon anywhere. I also got the green dye type thing, and then you got to wear the yellow glasses and everything. So anyway, since it's going to be parked for 5 days, I'll just let it sit for 5 days and see if it leaks. I'll show you this little thing here I got. A sponsor sent this to me. It's a battery tester, and you just hook it to your battery here. It's top done, and it's put it on there, and it checks if your battery's good, if it's charging, good to recharge, and then if your alternator's charging. So I just tested it on this. I knew this battery's okay, but if it sits for about 2 or 3 months, it might go dead. So we got have to enter. I think it says my battery here is 42%. Yeah, it says it's 43% and it's bad. Now I did, you can go here, go down to the cranking, enter. I already did that starting. You gotta put it up to 2,500 RPMs for 5 seconds. Oh, there we go. We'll exit that. Anyway, I guess you got to go through with the start. And then after that, you can check the alternator. And the alternator's putting out, it said like 13.6 volts or something. So anyway, I'll put a link to this. I think it's an Amazon link in the description if you're interested. I'm going to go ahead and use it since I got a whole fleet of cars here. I'm going to use it on all my batteries. I knew this battery was a little iffy, but yeah, it's pretty neat to, you know, check your, see if your alternator's charging and if your battery's good or not are the main things. So anyway, just thought I'd show you that. Okay, we'll be back on this. Oh, I had to round up a longer rod for the bigger air cleaner, so I found one. I originally had it so you could suck in the cold air here, but I don't know, it's going to be getting hot air in there. But okay, so I think it's ready to cruise. It's not blowing very cold out the vents, but anyway, I'll be back in 5 days to finish off this video, because mainly we're going to take it for a test ride once it's legal. I got the title and tags here, and it's leaking in the it rained like hell last night, and it had a little puddle of water right here, and I got the new weather stripping, but maybe it's not the right one or something, and you know, I don't know where it's leaking from. So I may have to put some taller weather stripping on there. I know it's all sealed, so there must be a crack in there somewhere. The deck lid and everything lines up good. There's no big gaps. So I need to get that fixed. I don't want water collecting in there. So yeah, I'm just trying to fix up all the little odds and ends on this. Okay, so I'll be back. Okay guys, we're about to take it for a test drive. I'll be back in a minute when we're on the road. Okay guys, we're cruising down the highway about 60. I believe I took y'all for a test drive when I was building it, or after I built it, but it wasn't legal. I just now went and got the tags, and if you remember, the title had one number off on the VIN. It started with a 2. and one on the car started with a 1. The rest of the numbers are the same. 1 stands for Chevrolet, 2 for Pontiac. So, and the tag place said that it was been like that since '98, and they don't have records past '98 or before '98. So somebody did a clerical error, who knows, between '78 and '98, and they just left it like that. And I go to tag it, and I get stuck with it. So, or change titles, and I get stuck with it because I had to. It was out-of-state title, and my tag agency has to verify the VIN number. Obviously, before it never had to be verified every time you tagged it. So, they wanted me to jump through a bunch of hoops, take it an hour and a half away to get the VIN number verified by a state official, and that would have cost money and this and that. And anyway, I just went and got what's called a court-ordered title. And it cost a couple of $100, but you got a title with any type of issues, it just erases everything, or penalties, anything like that. You just, a judge just doesn't even verify nothing. You just write out a statement, I want tags, this is my car, the VIN number, and the judge just stamps it. But you're responsible for, you know, if anything's fishy, like it's got a lien on it or stolen or something like that. So anyway, I just went and got 3 cars done, and now I went and got the tags. They give me the tags and the title and all that, but I just got to bring it back to them, and they got to physically verify the VIN number on the dash. So that's where I'm going. So it's about, I don't know, 20 miles there and back. So this first time it's been driven that long. It's been about 5 days since I did the AC. We'll check the air conditioning. Where to click on? Just gonna have to check why it's not blowing very fast. I bet there's a vent not opening under there, but it's, put my hand there, it's blowing cold. And I think it comes out the bottom a little bit too. Yeah, she's still blowing cold, and the compressor's not squawking. Doing about 60. By the way, she drives really good. One thing I'd mention too is I'm mounting all my own tires, but I don't have a balancer. So most of these cars I got probably need the tires balanced. But as long as there's nothing else major wrong with it, I'm not too worried about it. This one actually drives pretty good. Okay, well, I think that's about it. I'll be back when I get done with the trip. We'll see how she does. Make sure it's not smoking or overheating or anything like that. I'll be back. Okay guys, made her back. Not smoking or nothing. About to check the transmission fluid. But performed flawlessly. The AC worked good, other than the blower thing, but I guess it's not leaking, and it's not squawking, making any noises. So anyway, I guess that's it for this video. It's the longest trip it's been on, and who knows how long, decade or 2 or 3. So I do have the brake light stays on, but I don't know why. I just, one of the last little jobs I did was put a new master cylinder on it, so unless it's this little wire, but it seems to be connected. Oh, I was going to check the tranny fluid. Okay, wanted to make this video of fixing a few things, taking it for a test drive, because I'm thinking about going on the Hot Rod Power Tour here in about 2 months. I haven't quite decided yet, and deciding which car to bring. Of course, you have to bring an old car. I got my Camaro and Firebird, and Jeeps and trucks, so, and the Corvette wouldn't be, not old enough. So I got this Le Mans, but I bought it that way. I didn't restore it. I didn't build it, so I want to bring something I built. This Corvette's not enough room in it. Not the GTO. It's not quite. Oh, it runs and drives, but it's another one. I haven't tagged it yet. A few other things. A little Nova here. No AC. So I need to get something with AC. It's going to be the middle of summer, and who knows how hot it's going to be. Chevelle possibly. I don't know if I'd trust the Aspen. We're fixing to go into test driving this here in a little bit because I got tags for it. The El Camino, it's another one. The title's messed up, but it runs and drives. So I don't know. I think it's going down to this little Silver Nova because it's a 6-cylinder, gets great gas mileage. I'm not going to be doing no drag racing or anything with it. And the AC works. I mean, the factory AC works in a 44-year-old car. So anyway, I'm going to get in touch with a friend of mine in Tulsa I haven't talked to in a few years, see if he wants to go. If he wants to go, then I'll go for sure. If not, I may make other plans, but anyway, I guess that'll end the video. Subscribe, like, comment, share, all that stuff, and we'll see y'all next video. Thanks for everybody for watching.